Good day, everyone. My name is Waliullah. There have been recent uproar about the ban on motorcycles and keke marwas, and I would like to have my own view about it. Number one, banning bikes, motorcycles because of accidents is like telling me that you want to ban the use of petrol, the sale of petrol because of fire accident. As we have various fire accidents that have been happening these days, most of them are attributed to petrol, diesel, and other flammables. But it's not possible. Why? Because we know that those that are benefiting from the sale and those that are benefiting from the sale of petrol are the rich in government. While those that are benefiting, the poor people that benefit from marwa, from bikes, are the poor people. So they will never make a policy that will affect the rich. It's always the poor. At the end of the day, you run down to these poor people to come and vote for you. Now, let me address this. There should be two alternatives. One, alternative to transportation, and alternative to what? To source of income for those that you want to send home. Alternative to transportation. Number one, before, alternative to road transport is train, the rail transport system. Now, for some time now, there have been renovations, and the government have to stop the use of train. Now, those that are using train, as much as they have, you see them inside the train, they have now come down to land to come and join us, we that will ply the road. Now, the alternative that we now have, which is the bike, to make things easier in this Lagos state, you are now banning them again. I don't know the way the government reasons sometimes. Is it the right time when there's no train? Is it the right time for you to think of you banning bikes? That is my own personal opinion. Secondly, alternative to source of income. These people that you are sending home, what job have you provided for them? What have you done to better their lives? What are those things that you've put in place to better the lives of what? Of people in the community. You pass budget for repair of roads every time. The roads are part of those things that are causing accidents. Most of the roads in Lagos State are still bad. So instead of you to address something logically, you just make a decision that will just affect the poor. Most times the poor. Now, some people came and invested millions, if not billions of naira to transport to all this go-kada, all ride, all this. Even poor people that have to look for money to pay for keke napep, to pay for bikes, so that they can feed their family. Now, how do you want them to go back home? And you complain that there's insecurity in the community. You are trying to do something good, but you are replacing it with something worse. I don't know why you'll be creating an alternative. Why will you not be creating an alternative for those that you are sending home? At the end of the day, and one funny thing is that whenever you want to do your empowerment, those things that you give them, you give them bicycle, motorcycle. The same motorcycle that are taken from them now is the same motorcycle you give them for empowerment. The same keke napep is what we give them for empowerment. I used to empower them. It shows that our government is not even reasoning. Sorry to say, the women, you give them grinder. Very soon now they will start complaining of noise pollution. Then you tell them that they should not use grinder again. We know a time will come, because just make policies that affect the poor. What alternative have you provided for all these people? You are the same people that give them bike. You are the same people that are giving them marwa. You are the same people in government that are saying that they should not work again. Why then do you give them in the first place? See, let us, if you want to choose, when election is close now, we know very well, once election comes in now, you will tell them to go back. You tell them to go back. You say you want our country to look like abroad. If you want our country to look like other countries. Number one, stop NURTW. Stop Agbero. All these Agbero, stop them. That's the first thing that you first do. Stop NURTW. Those are the number one Agberos that we have. They are the one that is even destroying this country. Because you use them for your election, and at the end of the day, you give them ammunition. At the end of the day, you don't collect it back from there. At the end of the day, they use it to disrupt the economy, to cause issues of insecurity in the country. Stop Agbero. Stop them. That's the first thing. If you really want to make this Nigeria to work again, stop Agbero. There are ways that you can collect your money, all this money that you are collecting. Stop Agbero. Number two, repair your roads. You want our country to be like America. Repair your roads. Make your roads better. We know there are bad roads there too, but at least make your roads better. Power sector. Improve on the power sector. Improve on the power sector. let us have more megawatts. At this stage you are still crying about electricity. Am I sure also? Electricity in this country at this stage. These are things that will make our country to look like obodo oyinbo. Not by telling us that people that are making penny, little money from bike, you want to ban them because of the accident. And there are some people, those that are the car owners, our Tanimoto, we are saying that they used to scratch our car. You see, it is inhuman of someone to think of someone losing his job because of a scratch on your own car. Someone losing a means to feed his family because of the crash on your own car. How do we even think of this in the first place? Is it because we are more opportune to be in a better position? That's how we think that we don't. I don't take bike. None of my family is driving bike. None of my family is driving keke napep. None of my family members is doing all these things. So I prefer to take my all these korope, what they call it, and a car, a downfall. It's still better. I don't take bike. But those people that are benefiting from it, you are telling me that because someone scratch your car sometime 20 times, 50 times, then they should ban them from what they use to feed their family. And these guys are the guys. Some of them are those guys that don't even want to steal. Some of them are graduates that don't have a job. And the little thing that they are doing, you are telling me that because of the scratch on your own car. I don't know how instead of us to come together and tell the government to be more logical in the way they address issues, you using emotions because of your own personal experience to dictate, to say things that are actually very wrong. We don't say that government should not ban. They can ban. But what alternative have they provided? So you don't have issue with transport system. But those that don't have, they should be suffering because we are in a better position. I don't know how we reason in this country. Then àwọn tó fi ń jẹun, tó fi ń benefit, tó fi ń jẹun, tó fi ń nìkan jẹ, those people again, they should not, or those that have invested billions of naira, their money should just go because they are not affected. Government should make policies. Reason sit down. At least government is not only one person now. Executive arm, legislative arm, judiciary arm, like 3 arms of government, and they are more. I think if you put them all together, they should be up to 100. Isn't that these 100 people, they can't sit down and actually strategize, or they just sit down there to go to office and collect money and look at file and folder? They don't have something to offer us. Can't they be more logical in the way they address issues? Now that train is not working, by them, if they ban the train, if they ban the Okada, this is annoying. You don't even wait, okay, let the train to come back. Then you give some timeline for you to work so that you can get some money and use the money to do something else. There are other ways, there are other means that will make this life easier. Create a forum for them. All of them should come, okay, what do you want us to do for you? Is it that you create a route that will be for bikes only? There are many other things to look at these things. Instead of just saying, we want to eliminate. Even in safety, there are 5 level of control measures. You eliminate, you substitute. Elimination is the first one, substitute, engineering, administrative control, then PP is the last one. How can you just eliminate? No, as I eliminating, you are bringing other hazard of those that are not going to work now. They will be what? They will be disturbing the community. Now, there was riot yesterday. Abi, you eliminated. Now another one has come. Worse than the previous one. Substitute it with something better. Administrative control, put management procedures in place. I don't want to go to all this Olopa because I don't know that they are looking for what to eat in the first place. Then engineering controls, other things that they can put together, like creating a special lane for them. Then you tell them to kit up every time they are going out. Anytime they are on bike, kit up, that's the last resort. Then you put proper enforcement agency, not all these ones that all they know is to collect money. I just wish that this thing gets to the right people in charge and just do something right. All these things that you guys are doing is not the right way. You only do things to make people suffer. And at the end of the day, now, to the election scene, you will come back and you tell them to go back to their road to go and work, and then you'll be seeking for their votes. I mean, you think that rich people have time to go and stand up inside the sun to go and vote for you? They can make